Conventional security solutions with no sense of innovation will eventually be breached, and Melania just happens to be the one who would take it down early. Melania is a 6-star beast Arcanist who specializes in Moxie control and ramping up her ultimate's damage output. Her role in the team is to slow down the enemy's Moxie gain, depriving their ultimates, and act as the main carry by spamming her ultimate. Moxie control is simply a side role for Melania. Her whole kit revolves around her ultimate, ridiculous eyewitness testimony. By using Melania's ultimate, she gains a stack of Thief Master. A Thief Master stack would enhance any of her incantations for one time. For her single target incantation, Silent Takedown, the enhanced effect allows Melania to steal one Moxie and give it to herself. This is similar to Moxie reduction, except Melania would grant the stolen Moxie to herself. Ideally, this is where your Thief Master stacks should be used due to their multiple benefits. Just a fair warning, if there's nothing to steal, then there's nothing to gain. Make sure you are using the Moxie steal on enemies that are actually holding on to Moxie. For her mass attack incantation, Clockwork Rats, the enhanced effect provides Melania 1 Moxie and extra leech rate. Ideally, you should only use your Thief Master stack on this incantation if you really need the extra healing, or if there's no Silent Takedown card present. By upgrading Melania's insights, her ultimate would additionally provide fixed plan stacks. A single stack of fixed plan gives Melania 12% ultimate might, and this can stack up to 6 times. So that's a total of 72% ultimate might at maximum stacks. This passive is granted on her 1st and 3rd insight, making it extremely important to get Melania to her 3rd insight as early as possible. Now that we know where Melania's kit is centered around, I simply had to find the best Resonate and Psychube pair that gives the highest possible ultimate damage for Melania, without sacrificing too much incantation damage. This is Melania's ultimate damage ranking. You'll get the highest theoretical damage output by pairing a critical Resonate build and luxurious luxury Psychube. It is almost 6% better than using an attack Resonate build. Our second best option is his Bounden Duty. Even if Melania is at 3rd insight and max level, this Psychube is still very competitive due to its extremely high attack stat. The ranking is only based on ultimate damage output, but if we consider this Psychube's damage output on incantations, it can catch up to luxurious luxury in the ranking. Due to the attack minus defense formula, this Psychube can further climb the damage ranking if your Melania is not maxed level. Other Psycubes such as Brave New World and Thunderous Applause are still viable options, but are noticeably weaker if compared strictly against luxurious luxury with a critical build. The ideal case scenario is to have Melania's ultimate ready by round 3, and be able to rotate it every 2 rounds, unless you are willing to re-roll for her cards, and have it ready by round 2. If you want to learn about this re-roll method, I will leave the link in the video description. So not only does Melania want to hoard most of the AP slots, but you'd also prefer pulling her cards much more frequently, making her playstyle quite reliant on RNG. Here are some guidelines to follow so you can enjoy an ultimate spam playstyle. As much as possible, always follow up Melania's ultimate with one of her incantations on the same round. This would guarantee that Melania would already have a minimum of 2 Moxie when the next round starts. If you manage to start the next round with 2 Moxie, then it simply means you just need 3 more Moxie to guarantee Melania's ultimate in the next round. Combining 2 1-star incantations and using the resulting 2-star or another incantation should guarantee you the 3 Moxie that you need. This is your best option for 3 Moxie because it only uses 2 AP. And here's your option for the worst case scenario. If you have 3 Melania cards but cannot mix any of them, then you have to use all 3 of them in the same round. For example, with this hand, you cannot mix any of Melania's cards. Worst of the worst case scenarios, you have to move one of Melania's cards twice and use it. Honestly speaking, I would not suggest you do any of these worst case scenario options. It is extremely detrimental to your gameplay. Another general tip is when you have 2 1-star Silent Takedown cards, you should mix them for 1 extra Moxie, but keep them as a backup. There are 2 main reasons for this. You can use it as an emergency seal if you don't have any Thief Master stack. Not only does it deprive an enemy's ultimate, but it also wastes the enemy's AP slot used. This means that depending on the tuning you're using, there is always the possibility to upgrade it into a 3-star incantation. For First Melody users, this means that if you somehow got another 1-star silent takedown, you can upgrade it to its 2-star version and mix it with your backup 2-star. The mixing itself gives 2 Moxie, and using the 3-star version gives 2 more Moxie for a grand total of 4 Moxie. If Melania is under Thief Master status, then this would give her a grand total of 5 Moxie. If the mixing happened automatically, then simply reduce the grand total Moxie gain by 1. For Grand Orchestra users, you can simply upgrade the 2-star backup to a 3-star version anytime. Using the 3-star version will give you 2 Moxie at the cost of 1 AP. This means that if you just used Melania's ultimate and a 1-star incantation on the previous round, you only need to use the 3-star version you made, and use 1 more incantation to gain a total of 3 Moxie, and have Melania's ultimate ready for the next round. But if you're looking for damage, sometimes, not mixing 1-star silent takedown cards is the play. You see, by using 1-star silent takedown cards twice, you are dealing the same damage as 1 3-star silent takedown could do. I'll also take this chance to say that you should try not to use the 2-star version of silent takedown as much as possible. The damage increase is pathetic. Only use it if you really need to seal an enemy's ultimate. It is fairly easy to summarize which other Arcanists Melania synergizes with. Simply, Arcanists that are not demanding when it comes to AP usage. Buffers and debuffers that could apply their buff and debuff in one tap are great examples. I do want to warn you about one synergy that is quite overrated. Melania with Baby Blue. Even if you luckily manage to get a 2-star tea party from Baby Blue, the 25% mental defense reduction it provides is only around a 14% overall damage increase to a maxed Melania. This problem is caused by Melania's high attack stats, which don't work well with defense reduction due to how the damage formula works. Sure, you can mix both Baby Blue's debuff for a much more potent damage boost, but remember that it will cost you precious APs. Also, when using Melania, it means that you are most likely fighting plant-type enemies that deal bonus damage against Baby Blue. When you plan to use the reroll method to get Melania's ultimate ready by round 2, you can eliminate the RNG by having Leilani present among the starting members. However, if Leilani is not a core of the team, you'd ideally want her to soak in the majority of the incoming damage and die so she can get replaced by the 4th member. Just remember that this will permanently reduce your maximum cards in hand by 1. If you are willing to invest in Melania further, Portray Level 2 has the highest value. It provides an extra stack of Thief Master whenever you use her ultimate. It drastically improves her Moxie control, which means more consistency at sealing enemy ultimates and of course better Moxie gain for her ultimate spam. Overall, Melania is a very solid beast Arcanist. I'm not exactly a Chinese server pioneer, but I could definitely see Melania sitting at the top judging by her strong kit. Her ability to consistently delay or seal enemy ultimates on top of dealing high amounts of ultimate damage is her biggest selling point. It can also be argued that another reason to pick her up is due to her beast mental damage. After all, her only alternative for a dedicated beast mental damage dealer currently is Pavia, who cannot advance to 3rd Insight due to his lower rarity. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.
No more fear, splashing in the wake of dancing feet. Reverse the years.